I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing back Bibliotherapy Sundays. I am so excited for this. They kind of fell off the waylane on my channel because of life just getting so busy and I didn't have time to do as many videos. But after I had my conversation, wonderful conversation with Philip Chase at Dear Dr. Fantasy. If you haven't seen that episode yet, check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. We had a fantastic talk about bibliotherapy and mental health in the book world, and it inspired me to bring back Bibliotherapy Sundays. So today's video is just a kind of quick announcement about me bringing them back and what you can expect with these. But look for future content on Bibliotherapy Sundays. So what is bibliotherapy? If you haven't heard of bibliotherapy before, you probably have, you just haven't heard that phrase before. It's basically, if you distill it down to the essence, using books and reading as therapy. Most of the bibliotherapy that I have studied uses fictional books, but you can also use nonfiction and poetry and graphic novels and kids books. You can use any kind of book in bibliotherapy. And it is a real thing. A lot of us book nerds like to joke that, you know, we use books for therapy, we use books as an escape, we use books for a lot of different reasons. But bibliotherapy is a real thing, and there are real people that have the titles and professions of bibliotherapists who take in their clients just like regular therapists do, but instead of prescribing them drugs, they prescribe them books to read to help them deal with their life ailments. And this has become a huge passion of mine. This is where I got the channel name for my channel from. Bibliotherapy, you know, pharmacists prescribe prescriptions for medication. Apothecaries are, you know, ancient pharmacists essentially. I also got a little hint from the book called The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George, who has her main character essentially is on a life mission to find the right book for every person, and he has this little bookshop on the river in Paris that is kind of a similar name, the Literary Apothecary. And so I kind of took my passion for bibliotherapy and that little nudge from the Little Paris Bookshop and put them together for my channel name. So some of the videos that you see will just be general discussions on mental health and different life ailments. Some of them will be recommendations like I've done in the past. Some will be a combination of both, depending on how much I know about the particular topic or have experience in that topic. A lot of my recommendations come from the book called The Novel Cure, which is where I first learned of the bibliotherapy from. These two women that wrote this book are licensed bibliotherapists, and The Novel Cure is basically like your medical encyclopedia of all these different ailments and their literary recommendations for it. So they use all fictional books, but you can, like I said, you can use any kind of book. I get a lot of my inspiration from them, and if you haven't checked out The Novel Cure yet, you should definitely check it out because it's a great resource for getting recommendations and just getting some life advice in general also. I highly recommend that, and I'll also link that in the description below, as well as the Little Paris Bookshop. So my Bibliotherapy Sunday videos are of course going to be posted on Sundays. It won't be every Sunday, but likely every other Sunday on opposite weeks that I have my bi-weekly reading vlogs posted on Saturdays. So to make sure that every weekend we will have at least one video up on my channel. So let me know in the comments below what you're most excited for in Bibliotherapy Sundays coming back. Also, if you have recommendations or you want recommendations on ailments, life problems, issues, ideas, anything, as always, put them in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you all think of these. I'm so excited to reboot of our Bibliotherapy Sundays, and I hope you all love it as much as I do. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back.